Episode 3 of the retreat. How are you feeling?
I'm doing okay. Yeah, do we want to do
We just
a
ordered
little
food.
check-in? We ordered some food. I'm getting a little spacey here and there because we, haven't eaten. Well, I did have some fruitcake, which
You had all the fruitcake.
I didn't. There's plenty of
You
fruitcake
took a
left.
huge piece of fruitcake.
I took one big ass bite. Just kind of.
You cut a small little piece off, and I
Uh-huh.
thought that was going to be your piece. You took the other part of that.
I took the 8/9
Right.
part of the fruitcake, but it's fruit, so it's healthy.
That's right.
Yeah. And then I've had a cup of coffee, a shot of espresso, and now I have a little makeshift Americano here for technically, I guess, would be my second shot of espresso. And I feel like it's going to hold me over pretty well till we get our food.
We'd love if you shouted out our podcast blank, and then they go on to explain the podcast.
Okay, tournament time. What do we do here on tournament style? Well, I'll tell you what we do here.
Didn't know Macintosh was an Apple until last week's episode.
Shut up.
All right, fine. It's called tournament style. Are you happy? The podcast it's a two-man comedic show where we host a tournament every week and figure out the best thing in any given category.
All Fantasy Everything meets The Goat Show, aka the perfect podcast.
Written by Guillermo and Austin, two listeners from, you'll never guess,
Buffalo.
Austin, if you can.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I'm glad you played it in its entirety. It deserved it. Wow.
Hold on, there's 4 more minutes. I accidentally
I'd listen. That'd be fun.
Hello and welcome to Tournament Style. The tournament today is another Conspiracy Corner episode. But before we get into that, I am your host, Austin, and I'm joined, as always, by my co-host, Guillermo. How are you?
In the cold open, I said I was okay, but my mind just blanked right now.
Right
One,
now?
Two, my mind blanked so hard I couldn't think of something to interrupt you at the intro, which I haven't done. No, it's the poor performance by me. People have come to expect the opening to be us talking at the same time.
I'm glad you're a little spacey right now.
All good, yeah.
Get your phone out.
What do we do? Oh no!
Get your phone out.
Alrighty, you waited until I wasn't sharp.
Just get. That's
okay.
every part of that's 23 hours of the day.
You missed my golden window. Phone's out. I'm going.
Go to the Mini Crossword. I haven't done it either. Do you want to do it out loud, or should we do it at the same time, or do you want to just do it?
Well, we should surely be narrating something. Why don't we do it at the same time, but we can talk? Like we can say what we're working on.
Okay.
Like don't say the answers, just say the questions, and then I'm not looking. Say the questions.
Wait, are you logged in? Because your time starts.
Oh, my time started. It's at 5.
Just go.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Number 1, a bit of snorkeling gear.
This one was made with I as the only vowel. Okay, I'm a little. I don't know these.
Me neither. Okay.
Okay, this one's easy. The next one's easy.
So is this a cross? Oh, it is a cross. 4 across. Is this one was? Oh, that's what you said. This one was made with I. That's the only vowel. I don't know. 5 across. A musician's might be perfect. Pit. Oh, sorry.
I had that one. Don't worry.
Yeah. Okay. 6 is scratch that. 7 across is to the blank degree. Hold on a minute. This is kind of weird. Oh, that can't be right. Okay. 1 down is Abercrombie and that. 2 down is part of a foot. I got this one.
Okay, I got it. I'm done.
You're done? Okay. 3 down is U.S. Medical Research Agency. U.S. Medical Research Agency. No idea. Baseball glove. Got it. I think I'm only missing a couple, actually. Three down that's all I'm missing, which is
So I didn't get 3 down. I solved 4 across as well as 1 across and 5 across, which gave me 3 down.
4 across. This one was made with I as the only vowel. With I as the only vowel. I don't know. And then bit of snorkeling gear. I don't know either.
Okay, do you want me to tell you the answers?
Hold on. U.S. Medical Research Agency. I feel like this one should be easy to get. It's not the
for the people listening that we didn't explain very well, we're doing the mini crossword in the New York Times.
Yeah.
You can do it on your phone for free every day. We did it on an episode recently, and Gidem will love them.
Yeah, no, it was really fun. To kind of just explain also just the difference. This is how I think through things. I'm not a timer person. I have to be like, hey, Guillermo, what do you think this is?
Mine I solved in 1 minute and 3 seconds.
Yeah, and you did go very fast. I was surprised.
It's not. Even if you do it fast, I feel like it's still normal. It's still like a minute. Like it's mini, so
right.
It's not too bad.
Well, what was 3 down?
3 down was NIH. I don't know what that means.
I don't either. I have something wrong.
What do you have wrong?
I actually don't know. I have fan across.
Not fan.
Miri?
It's not fan.
Oh, it's not fan.
Yeah, it's not fan.
Well then, but I have all the 1, 2, and 3 down correct. You said NIH?
3 down is NIH, yeah.
2 down was arch?
2 down is inch. Part of a foot. Like in measurement.
Oh, got it now. I did arch.
Yeah.
And then 4 is mini.
Yeah, 4 across is mini.
I think that's a bad clue. What does that mean?
The only vowel is an I?
That could be any word where the only vowel is an I.
Correct.
Okay.
But the other clues are what gives it to you.
Yeah, but the clue is not good. I was just saying, if you isolate that.
The clue is good.
How? It could be any word, any 4-letter word with a
correct.
Pits, sits.
Yeah, but it's not that considering the other.
That's the other clues helped you get it, but the clue didn't. But
that's
how
crosswords work.
No, it's totally the crossword is fine, but specifically the clue didn't help you get that word. The other ones.
No,
did.
I think it was good. I think it did help me.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we'll agree to disagree there.
I think crosswords are supposed to be it can be multiple things, but this one it fits in this puzzle.
Right, and some of the clues help you get the word better,
like arch
than
inch.
I get that concept. I'm just saying those clues were better, and this one you kind of didn't rely on the clue because it was bad. You relied on the other things.
I don't think it was bad.
No, yeah. You didn't use this one to solve the other ones.
I knew that only eyes were going to be in it.
Yeah, but that could be but
it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
Right.
Even is beanie? Beanie could have been it too.
Beanie's not a word. What?
Beanie, like a headgear?
4 letters?
How many letters is beanie?
Go ahead and spell it.
BINI.
That's not how you spell it. And then you'd be 1 letter off, which is not bad. Which is closer than what you were.
I know. All right, but you get what I'm saying, though.
I don't think you know how crosswords work.
No, I know how the whole of the crossword works, but I'm agreeing with what you're saying that the other words helped you solve that word. The clue of that word didn't help you solve it. That's
every clue.
Like if it was just 4 across, no crossword. Yeah, I don't know. No, some of the other clues you can get it. You can just get it. Like some of the other clues have only one answer.
Yes, some do, but I would feel. I think those questions are worse than
this one has at least 10 answers.
I think the question
probably closer to 20.
The questions that have one answer are worse questions in a crossword.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's the discrepancy there. I think they're better questions. They might be harder, but they're better because they have one answer.
Yeah.
Again, my opinion. That I'm just saying. That's.
I think you just don't know how crosswords work.
I totally get it. That's not my issue.
How long did it take you to do it? After
we talked.
After I helped you.
We talked for at least 2.5 minutes, so it took me 30 seconds.
You would still have arch written down if it wasn't for me. And
that's definitely fair. I think you threw me off with the
with giving you the 3 down. Yeah, my bad, man.
All right. Well, that's fair.
Take out your phone.
Didn't we start this episode with Garrett? Wait, what?
Take out your phone.
Are we restarting the
Go
episode?
to wordle.com.
Oh, are we both doing the Wordle?
Yeah, we're both doing the Wordle.
Okay, hold on. Let me take a sip of this. Let me take a gulp
Actually,
of this
first
Americano.
say the time that you got. I want it on record.
We talked through half of my puzzle. The time can't
say
be.
the time. Then say
fine. 3 minutes and
that's not right.
24 seconds.
Your lying time is so high too.
Wait, what?
Like the time that you just made up right now.
No,
is still
3
so
minutes
high.
and 24 seconds.
Let me see.
That's the real. Oh wait, 5 minutes. Wait, what? No, I swear. I looked at it and it said, did it like refresh the time?
You're so.
No, I'm
full of
serious.
it.
Okay, 5 minutes and 34 seconds, I guess. We can go back and look in the podcast.
Yeah, you probably took like 10 minutes.
I feel like no, there's no way. Well, now it says 5 minutes and 34 seconds. Maybe it froze the time. I don't know, something.
It's never been past 3 minutes before. Someone's never taken that long.
I swear, I didn't know what to do. I swear, I was not bullshitting. Like before I refreshed the page, it said 3 minutes and 24 seconds. Continue to Wordle. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, we can talk through this one. Just don't say what you got, yellow or green.
Okay. Well, just tell me when to go.
Well, this one's not timed.
We'll see who gets it first.
Wait, we're doing this timed or like
no?
first?
Whoever gets it first.
Like when you say first, you don't mean if you took all 6 guesses, but you finished
we'll
before
factor
me.
in both.
I don't think it should be both.
What do you want it to? Okay, we go row by row.
It should be amount of guesses, right?
We'll go row by row then. Okay. So here's our
I don't
first
like the
row.
way you're talking to me right now.
What?
Right, I made the first guess.
Oh, okay. Well, let me make my first guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
Oh my god.
You got it?
No.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, it would be. It's the perfect time. I got 1 green.
That's better than me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we doing row 2?
I gotta think of a word. Mine can literally be anything. I did really bad on that first guess, apparently.
Do you not have a secondary starting word? Like one that complements your other word?
No, I don't have a starting word.
You just go off it. Oh, you just... Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You actually once explained your Wordle process to the audience.
Okay, I got a word. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm good. Oh, I got 3 yellows.
I'm doing so
I might be
bad.
I might get it in 3.
So
Let's see.
bad.
Hold on.
This is insane. Hold on. I have to think. This is bad.
I'm gonna think too because I'm gonna get it in 3. If we take a long enough pause, we can just cut it.
Yeah,
right? Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna. Yeah.
I kind of want to take a gamble here and do something that I think is dumb.
Swear if you get this.
I don't think I'm gonna get it. I'm doing really awful. Let me know when you're ready.
Oh shoot. Oh, that can't be there. Oh, that's good to know.
Oh, our food's almost here too. Oh, is that our food?
Probably.
Oh no, he passed us.
Okay, well, Austin probably cut some stuff. I took a minute. I don't want to drain us. We're doing a marathon. I'm not going to get it in 3. But I think I still beat Austin here. So
you ready for your third guess?
Yeah, I'm ready for guess 3.
Okay, I just put it in. I'm doing I might not get it at all.
I have all the letters.
I might not get it at all.
The letters, so I just need to put them in order now. What the hell? Oh, that can't be there.
How do you have all the letters and don't have it?
What?
It's not going to give you a pen. I don't know.
Oh, really? Yeah. What's the pen?
4084.
Oh, Austin? Yeah. What's the pen? 4084. 4084. Oh, sorry. Thank you. Thank you. He's like, what the fuck is going on there?
I don't know. Yeah. I didn't even realize.
Yeah.
Dude, I might not get it.
That's crazy. Okay, hold on.
Is there a Y in this word? What the fuck?
This word is weird, whatever it is.
Oh, I got it. I'm so dumb. I should have got this way. I mean, you should have this word. If I don't know how you
Shoot.
don't.
Oh, yeah. Dang it. I could have gotten it in 3.
You could have. What did you
I
get
got
it
it
in?
in 4.
Okay, I got it in 5.
Dang.
Okay. What
If
was
I
your...
had taken a little bit longer.
Yeah, you should have gotten this. I don't know how you did
Dang.
that. What was your first word?
Graph.
Okay, so you got
The P.
the P.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Uh-huh.
And then your second word?
Stone. So I got the T, O, and the E.
Oh, you didn't guess a word with the P.
I got
You don't do
3
hard mode.
I have 3 starting.
You
Nope.
don't play hard mode.
I definitely do not.
Interesting.
I just go straight.
Interesting.
Yeah, no, that's what I do.
And then you're...
And I usually get it in 4. I mean,
Okay.
I have 3 starting words that none of them have a repeating letter.
No, I understand.
Yeah. So that's my Wordle. I also don't play it as much anymore,
Mm-hmm.
but that's what I do. So what were yours, Mr. Hard Mode?
I did haunt.
Oh, okay, I
had
that.
the T yellow. That's it.
Dang.
Then I did trick, just green tea, nothing else. So right now that's 8 letters that are all gray.
Oh yeah, you got trick in the right place.
Yeah, so just 8 letters all
You
gray.
just have a green tea.
And then I did tweed because I was like, okay, maybe it's a double E. Like I went with the gambit.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
Still just one yellow E.
And then tolls.
Tolls, because I was like, maybe the O's in there. And then finally tempo.
Yeah, no, that was a good shot. You got unlucky with haunt, I think.
Yeah, haunt is
I will say you had the green T and then no other letters in a 5-letter word.
On the next one.
I'd say that's a bad. If it was a crossword puzzle clue, wouldn't be very good. You know what I mean? Like 1 letter.
I'm not sure how you would compare that. That seems confusing.
Yeah, well, you got.
I'm not even sure what you mean by that.
They gave you 1 letter and they asked you to guess the 5-letter word.
Mm-hmm.
And in the crossword, they gave you the I and asked you to guess the 4-letter word. Isolated outside of the crossword puzzle.
Well, there was 2 I's. It could
but
be
we
as
didn't
many
know that.
I's.
But it didn't say that in the crossword.
It said I is the only vowel.
Right.
So it could be 2.
It could be 1, 2, or 3.
Right. Well. Yeah.
Imagine a 4-letter word with 3 I's in it.
I would say the guess is normal because you don't know that it's going to be a 5. Like which word.
Same with the crossword puzzle.
Right. So the clue is 5.
Oh, you're down to it's like a neutral clue. You're good there.
I mean, I don't know what a good clue would be. Like, what's a good? You're saying a clue is like what's a slithery thing on the ground? Oh, snake. Like that's your good clue.
That's
There's
an
one
easy
answer.
clue. I don't think that's a good clue because there's multiple things that could slither on the ground. Well, actually, a snake is the only thing that slithers.
Then do a good clue
for snake.
No, for anything. It sounds like you like easy clues.
Not easy, just something where it has one answer. Something if it's hard but it has one answer, I feel like that's a good.
Go ahead and do it.
Clue, and it has to elude. Go ahead. Out of the top of my head, right? Let me pick the best clue in the mini New York crossword. Are you ready? Let's see.
I like this actually.
Here.
So you beat me in the Wordle. I mean, you did play differently.
A musician's might be perfect is not a bad clue.
That's very easy. Yeah, that's the first word that I got. That I was
easy.
like, that one is very easy.
You have to know a little bit of something for that one, right?
No, you don't.
To the nth degree, I think is a fun one.
Also easy, yeah.
Fitch is easy.
Abercrombie and blank. So yeah, okay, you like easy.
And the
clues.
other ones are, I guess, man. I don't know. 4 digits to memorize, and I think that one's easy too. Yeah.
Which one? 4 digits?
Yeah, PIN.
Oh, yeah, that one was easy too.
Yeah. I guess there's maybe a line, right? Because you're right. If it's too direct, it's easy. It's got one. If it's, yeah.
Yeah.
But if you can find a way to where it's not easy, but it has one distinct answer, I think that's a good question, right? Does that make sense?
No, I think that if it has one distinct answer, I think that's easy. I
I
think that's
see.
the
I got
definition
you.
of being a very easy clue.
Okay, I guess that's
Yeah.
fair. What if it's something that's unique? So, just because something has one answer doesn't mean you will know it. You know,
Okay.
that's my thoughts on it. That's my
But
thoughts.
I can't think of something that you're saying, like something where the answer is like a history question about Germany, and I just don't know the history.
Yeah,
so it's like,
and then it becomes more of a question, not a clue. But
Yeah.
if they build in a little
That
bit
sounds
of
awful.
a
That
clue
sounds
in
dumb.
there, I don't know. I'll craft for the
I
next.
think you just don't know what crossword puzzles are. I think most of them have clues where it could be multiple things, and the point is you have to
get
fit
where
it
you're
in
going. I see.
to different things.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
The crossword puzzle clues are not meant to be super direct.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're meant to be part of the crossword.
I hate that I had to teach you so much
Spell
in this little
beanie.
retreat.
All right.
You did play Wordle differently. I didn't know we weren't
Did we
going
keep the
hard
part
mode.
where our DoorDash arrived? And the guy probably was like, "What the hell's going on?"
We did order DoorDash for the retreat.
That's good stuff. Okay, we did the crossword. We did the Wordle.
Yeah, that's all I had.
You want to get into the tournament?
Do you want to get into the segment?
Yeah, I think so. Look, the past 2 episodes we've ranted, gone and on and on. So I'm gonna skew on the side of let's kind of keep going so that in case that does happen again,
Good idea.
we're a little bit more covered time wise. All right, let's see. Oh, you know what? I don't have a real or fake theme song, but I can play.
It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. At tea.
Because today we're doing real or fake Taylor Swift headlines. And that's pretty much, I think, explains it. So I've got a few headlines that I had ChatGPT generate for me, headlines about Taylor Swift, and I'll actually read out here. First, I said, "Hey, ChatGPT, would you generate for me 10 fake news article headlines concerning Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce?" And ChatGPT came back with, "I cannot assist in generating fake news or any content that promotes misinformation."
Okay,
if you have any other yeah, I know. Well, then I changed it to, "Hey, ChatGPT, would you generate for
Did
me?"
You say hey.
Hey,
Did you write all this?
This is verbatim what I typed.
Got it.
You have to be nice to them.
No. I just
or
wanted
they're
to
going to
know
learn,
if it
or
was
they're going to be mean. They learn from us.
Do you? Well, okay. It says a lot about you. What you think is mean / nice.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, that's fair too.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just being polite. Is that better?
Whatever, man.
You're just going to bark orders at a computer?
My employee?
ChatGPT is not your employee.
I pay it.
Do you?
I do not.
Oh my god. Would you generate for me 10? So this is the revised prompt.
If ChatGPT sneezed, would you type "bless you"? Let's say that's like a quirk.
Is that even a
it
question?
does. Yeah, of course it's a question. It's a quirk that whoever programmed, I mean, I guess Google,
it sneezes.
if they it sneezes every once in a while, it'll go achoo.
Yeah, I love that.
But like one in every billion people, you most people will not ever.
We'll never see that.
Yeah.
That'd be a great Easter egg, and I would appreciate it.
And you would type "bless you."
I would type
"God bless
absolutely.
you."
I'd say bless you.
Interesting.
Yeah. Why would you not?
I think I'm just the AI learning more about you right now.
You're
you're
not a fan of that.
No. I don't have any opinion on it.
Oh, it's just you're totally neutral on that. You're picking my brain.
Yeah.
Sorry,
this is the non tangent episode.
No, I mean that's why we're checking along.
Go ahead.
I'm always down to talk about AI, honestly. So I had to revise the prompt. if you're just tuning in, I had asked ChatGPT.
Nobody is just tuning in, man.
ChatGPT refused to give me 10 fake news articles, so I asked it to give me 10 satirical news article headlines
And it said,
concerning
yes, sir, right away.
Taylor Swift. And it said, hi, Guillermo. Of course, I would love to do that because I taught it to be nice to me.
Does it say hi Guillermo or hi Guillermo?
It said hi and then my social security number. Here, let me pull up the real news articles too. So give me 1 second. There's a lot going on here today, folks. To be a fly on the wall of this day in our history is just amazing. Okay. Let me find the fake one to go along with this. Let's do 2x2. I think that'll be fun.
2x2?
Yeah, like one's gonna be real, one's gonna be fake.
Oh, okay. I like that.
All right, and this is just I'm just gonna give you the title of the would-be news article. So, one's real, one's fake. A. Taylor Swift and Brittany Mahomes show off new handshake at Chiefs game, and don't look at where my eyes are pointing. And B. Taylor Swift declares her love for Travis Kelce's touchdown dance, saying, "I can't shake it off."
So I know this one.
Oh, do you?
The game was yesterday.
Oh, got
and
it.
her and Brittany Mahomes showed off a new handshake, which people don't like Brittany Mahomes. Do you know this?
Oh, no, I didn't know this. That's sad. What happened?
She can be a lot, I think.
Gotcha.
And I think people are annoyed by her a little bit.
Gotcha. She's girlfriend or wife? Oh, okay.
2 kids. I
and
think.
they were together before
high school.
Okay. Wow. Gotcha.
Yeah, she kind of hit the lottery, huh?
I mean,
best quarterback ever, and now she's best friends with Taylor Swift.
Maybe she was
a good life.
Maybe she was part of his success.
For sure. I'm not saying
Yeah.
she did it without like work. I guess that's what lottery would
pick like the right guy.
But I mean, just in general.
Like, yeah. No.
Like you marry your high school sweetheart, you know.
I'd rather be dating one of the most famous NFL players than be one of the most famous
For sure.
NFL players.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Same with just meeting Taylor. I'd rather be besties with Taylor Swift than be Taylor Swift.
Definitely, me too. So. And that's what I'm saying. Like she's living the dream, I think.
Yeah, no, I agree. But okay, so you know this one because you know kind of what happened.
Yeah, the one that you shake it off is fake.
Okay. Let's see. This is kind of hard.
Good, honestly, decent headline from ChatGPT.
Yeah, I didn't think it was too bad. I have to.
I dunk on ChatGPT a lot, but that was fine.
Nice. I like how you clapped for it, teaching me a little bit about you and your interaction with AI.
Well, that was clapping for the podcast.
Oh, okay. Well, the podcast is also a non-human entity in a way.
No, people are listening. Well, theoretically.
All right. Give me a second to find. Let's see. Oh, that's tough. One second. I'm looking for the real one or the fake one right now. I don't know. Don't look at my eyes. I think these are you're too plugged. It's going to be hard to trick you.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to miss any of these. Let's just go on with it then. Taylor Swift discovers secret playbook in Travis Kelce's locker. The real lyrics to his success. And that's versus Twitter community notes spreading false information about Taylor Swift's bodyguards.
So I don't think she found his playbook. I think is the fake one.
It is the fake one, yeah. That's a good one. I'm just going to rapid fire now because these are going to be pretty easy. How about the Federal Reserve says Taylor Swift's Eras Tour boosted the economy. One market research firm estimates she could add $5 billion. And
you could just read that sentence over again and then change the number.
oh, that's a good idea.
And like, which one is the fake one? Which one is the real one?
Yeah, the other one is Taylor Swift accused of writing songs about Travis Kelce's end zone celebrations. I don't know. Do you wanna switch seats real quick and see if I get some of these? Because it might be harder for me.
Right? Yeah.
You're welcome to Google something else or prompt ChatGPT. Just be nice to it.
I'm not going to, unfortunately. Okay.
Oh, I wonder if we're gonna sound different since we switched mics. Also, make a note that we need to do some editing
you can hear me in this.
yeah,
That's weird.
do some notes that we're gonna have to do some editing in episode 3.
Oh wait, hold on. I don't know how to use this.
I kind of want to take a picture of.
I typed, "Can you give me more?" ?
It's not bad.
Yeah.
What'd it say?
They give me a lot.
All right, hit me with it.
They're all kind of bad, which is why I gave that first one like a decent.
Yeah.
Okay, let me think. Let me see.
Yeah, I guess you can also make them up.
Yeah, I think I'll make one up and then read a ChatGPT one.
So right away proving that a human can do a better job than the AI here.
Okay. Oh God, I don't know how to word them exactly if I'm making it up, but we'll be like,
right.
Let's see. Taylor Swift no longer has blank space due to Travis Kelce.
Okay.
And this next one is
well,
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce launched line of End Zone perfume, the scent of victory.
That's the fake one, right? Okay, yeah. That's the first one is also kind of interesting though.
Yeah, just like I just wanted something with a song title of like.
Yeah, I see.
No longer Cruel Summer for Taylor Swift.
Honestly, just have ChatGPT do 10 fake album names for Taylor Swift and see how many I can get, right? I'm that disconnected.
I wrote 10 fake album names for Taylor Swift now.
All right, hit me up.
So I was mean to it.
That's funny.
Okay, now let me just get the real ones just to have.
By the way, if you're listening, this episode has taken 7 hours it's going to be the last one of them of the marathon to edit. Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Okay, is this one real or fake? Folklore.
Real.
Okay.
No, that one.
Whispers in the Willow.
Fake.
That one's fake.
Okay. Not doing too bad.
Enchanted Echoes.
AI likes to use alliteration.
It's
fake.
Does.
It's fake.
It really does. Yeah. Holy shit. I think all of these are alliteration.
Oof. That's rough, ChatGPT.
Yeah, you figured it out. Yeah, because Melodies of Moonlight.
Also fake.
Whispers in the Willow. Retrograde Romance, which is actually, I like that one.
Yeah, that's a cool song title.
Neon Dreams and Nostalgia. Oh, that one would have been, I think.
Yeah.
Lullabies of Lost Love. Chronicles of Chasing Stars. Heartstrings and Highways. Enchanted Echoes.
These are all fake ones?
Mysteries.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well. Yeah, some of them could have been believable, but
it's you kind of once you said that.
Yeah, exactly. It put me in the I wasn't gonna not guess that they were fake after that. Well, it's not bad. Yeah, not the most successful real or fake segment we've had, but
I think it just proves again ChatGPT.
Does it seem dumber today?
Today, no. It seems
you just never been a fan of it. It had me for a
No,
little bit.
I'm a fan of what it
Okay.
is. It's a chat bot.
It is a chat bot.
If I need something
Yeah.
to talk to, I'll talk to it, and I think it's fine. But
I like for it to organize information for me. I think that's always helpful.
I think you should learn Excel.
All right, let's switch back.
Wow.
Oh, I like this one. All right, back on the mic. I sound good on.
Should we jump into the tournament then?
Let's do it. Yeah.
Or do you want to answer why you wrote down Pringles cannot legally call themselves chips?
I mean, that was just another fun topic of conversation we could have. There's not enough real anything in them for them to be allowed to call them potato chips.
That's not real.
That's real.
That's not real.
That's the thing.
There's
I'll show you.
way.
They
That's the same thing of why like wings, like frozen wings, there's some brands that have like it misspelled.
Correct.
Wings or
That's exactly right.
because there's not enough chicken in them.
Mm-hmm. And so same with Pringles. I guess not enough potato.
That's
Whatever.
no way.
Yeah.
Why that's
can't
crazy.
Pringles.
I thought this was you hating on Pringles, being like they shouldn't be able to call themselves chips.
I really like Pringles.
That's weird to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In 1975, the FDA decided that the company could call Pringles chips only if they called out the dried potato ingredient. Instead, Pringles decided to use the term crisps. Only if they called it. So I guess only if they removed. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, they had to say, I think.
So they didn't want to
Dried
say
potato
that we don't
ingredient.
have that much potato. We'll just call ourselves crisps.
They don't want to be like, yo, dry.
So
potato. I don't know,
crisp
yeah.
is a step under chips.
Correct. Yeah, they can call themselves crisps.
Which is interesting. In England, do they have to call themselves chips?
This is an American thing, FDA. I don't know what laws.
Because in England, chips are crisps.
Say again.
Like
that's
potato
right.
crisps.
Yeah, because fries are chips.
Right.
Interesting. So then, I don't know. Do you want me to look up the definition of crisp?
I don't care that much.
What is a crisp? I'm going to give you all 4 definitions. Adjective: firm, dry, and brittle, except in the way considered pleasing or attractive.
What if that was a clue on
That's
dry and brittle?
crisp?
Would you guess crisp?
No, but it would be a good clue.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
If that answers multiple things, you said you don't like it.
Well, there isn't multiple things here. It has a crisp. That's the definition of this specific word.
But you don't think it could be other things?
What else would it be?
What's the definition again?
Firm, dry, and brittle, especially in the way considered pleasing or attractive.
I don't know. Isn't there a synonym to crisp right under that?
Let's look at the synonyms.
You want things that don't have synonyms in your clues.
I don't know if I can really put into words. Crumble, crusty, fresh, or plump. I don't agree with those with the definition. Those wouldn't fit the clue.
You hate everything that you just don't agree with.
That's part of it.
Yeah.
Sure, I do have an opinion. Do you want me to go through the rest of these?
No, I didn't want you to. The first
All right. A dessert or fruit baked with. I'm just kidding. We can go on. We're at risk of tangenting again.
Right. What is the tournament today
Did I
in the
close the
conspiracy
Zencaster?
corner?
Oh, today's tournament is craziest conspiracy. Let me pull it up here.
Wackiest?
Yeah, these ones, some of them are a little outlandish, depending on who you ask. Oh, I have got a good honorable mention here. We got 2 honorable mentions.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if we want to just get into it.
Okay, conspiracy corner. Put your conspiracy corner foil hats on, everybody. We're gonna tournament to find the craziest one. And it's not necessarily that we believe these or that anybody should believe these or anything like that. These are just literally
shouldn't.
in the name conspiracy.
Right, for sure.
Theory.
People get that, right?
Yeah.
I think in a way it's...
Well, that being said, I believe this first one.
Why the first one?
So
man?
the tournament and the very first matchup is Stevie Wonder isn't blind
Okay.
versus Jay-Z is a time traveler.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
I believe the first one.
What evidence have you seen of this? Because I saw a couple funny things.
So there's multiple clips and stuff of him. And he's also a funny guy who like says certain things. I'm pretty sure he's gone on like some sort of talk shows and talked about him like driving and stuff, and people are like, wait, you shouldn't do
Yeah.
that.
No, right.
There's one clip where a microphone
That's
fell
the
in
one
front
I
of
saw.
him
I
and he
think that's
caught
the
it,
famous one. Yeah.
which is crazy.
It wasn't super close. It
There's
wasn't coming towards him.
I saw it.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
was
Well, the
fell.
audience maybe not
He
has
caught
seen
it.
Yeah.
It wasn't catching distance. He caught it.
Yeah. He had to lean over though.
I mean, barely.
Like he had to know the mic was falling in that direction, right? Because if a mic stand, it's got like the 3 feet. There's kind of directions it can fall. You know what I mean?
Fair,
It's
yeah,
tripod.
yeah.
So it's
But
falling at a
someone
certain
like
angle.
bumped it.
Someone bumped it and it started to fall at an angle, and he reached out and made sure
Which
it
is-
didn't tip over.
It seemed kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like I can do that and I have eyes.
Okay. Yeah.
Another
crazy
one
one.
is a story that Shaq likes to tell,
Uh-huh.
where Shaq is on an elevator going, up or down, I don't know where, but he's on an elevator, and the elevator doors open. Stevie Wonder walks in and goes, "Hey, what's up, Shaq?" And he's like, "What?" He's freaked out. Doesn't make any
Maybe
sense.
he. Maybe
I
he
mean, the
smelled
explanation is the smell.
him. Yeah.
The explanation
smell
for the microphone is he felt the like wind moving.
him. That
like
can't be right. He must have heard him bump into it, or the mic fall. I don't know.
No,
I
even
mean,
if
I
you
don't know.
hear it bump it, no. But
Yeah, interesting. I don't think
um,
you'd feel wind from the microphone like falling over. Do you? Okay, so
if
here's an
something's
interesting
if
thing.
this like, if you bump
From a
this,
mic stand though.
like if this was hanging,
I guess if it's something else, I get it.
I don't know.
It's sort of
I
that
don't
weird
know.
thing where like
Where you,
someone's behind you.
that's what I was gonna. Oh, I was kind of gonna say that where if someone's looking at you,
Yeah, you kind of
you can
sense
kind
it.
of.
I mean, do you believe in extrasensory perceptions that we don't explain yet? Like
what?
that science can't explain yet? Like being like on the same wavelength with somebody. Oh, I feel like this person's feeling off.
I guess I would believe something like that.
I believe in sort of some of those things. I believe a lot of it has to do with maybe stuff our mind just isn't aware of, like certain patterns we don't realize our mind is catching
Like snake
on
detection
to.
theory.
I can't answer that because I still don't know what it is. As a matter of fact, by the end of I don't think the day is going to finish with me explaining.
I'm gonna bring
it out.
snakes here. That's how
Please don't do that. No, I'm familiar with the reaction, right? I just don't know.
Anyway,
what the claim is exactly.
Yeah, I think I do believe that there's some stuff that we just don't know yet.
I have a weird thing where, and this happens to me often enough to where it gives me that eerie feeling, like kind of a connection with my mom, where I will sometimes kind of feel off, and I will like text her or call her, and she'll be like, "Oh yeah, like I'm having a bad day," or "Oh yeah, like I'm sick today," or "Oh yeah," and I'm just like, "Huh." I just kind of like, and it happens enough that I'm like, "There's like something unexplained," or like I said, it's just patterns that, like maybe because I'm half her, it's like, oh yeah, the weather's been having me feel bad lately. That's probably affecting
She
her
has
the
it
same way.
too,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? That happens to me and my dad a lot, where he'll be like, "Yeah, my whatever, it just hurts today." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm same here. Like I'm all stuffed up," or so just stuff like that. But I semi believe in the extrasensory perceptions that maybe we haven't explained through science yet.
Yeah, like I could see that maybe in the future there will be
I
an explainable thing.
swear we have to go in and edit a drum kick there. I could see that. I guess anyway. I'll edit this one. I'll edit this one. Okay. That's going up against Jay-Z being a time traveler.
Yeah, explain this one to me.
Yeah, this one.
Like I'm 5.
This one I thought part of it was a little racist because someone apparently found a picture of
a black person
and said that it looks like
could
Jay-Z
look like
and
him.
he must be a time traveler.
I've seen, I don't think I've seen the ones with Jay-Z, but I've seen the ones with other famous people.
Yeah.
Like I think Post Malone might have one, or like other
Ye-
people have one where it's like this
Right.
old ass Victorian
Yeah.
painting
Well,
looks exactly
Keanu
like
Reeves
someone.
has one, and the reason we're going to talk about that later, the reason this one's different is because specifically this one is that he's a time traveler, not that he's immortal. And that there was reasoning to this about like he knew this was going to happen or he did this or
He is a
this.
billionaire,
He is a billionaire, yeah,
and not like the huge ones. Like
Yeah.
if you were to time travel, you wouldn't be like the richest man in the world. Maybe
think like
you might be like a little bit under that.
yeah. I don't know. I'm just thinking like he's got $1 billion now. What if in 20 years he finds a way to extend the length of his life, and then in 60 years he discovers time travel? I mean, that's, you know, if someone's going to time travel, it's going to be one of the richest
Discover.
people, right? Like,
Here's my problem with time travel.
okay,
Never be discovered ever.
there's a lot, right? There's a lot of paradoxes to this,
Right.
or if paradox is the right, I think paradox is
Otherwise,
the right word.
we'd have it.
We know, right? Yeah,
We'd have it.
We're either never going to find out or it's never going to happen.
It'll have been invented already.
It would have been around already, yeah.
So
unless you believe in the like tangent universe, well, I guess you're right, because then in our universe it never happens or happened, yeah. And on our timeline, as you say, yeah.
We got the timeline without time travel.
Yeah, I guess we did.
Yeah,
for sure. There was something else I was going to say in regards to, was it Jay-Z or Stevie Wonder? I don't know. I lost it now, but
I'm voting for Stevie Wonder on this one.
Okay, as crazy as conspiracy theory,
yeah,
because you say you believe it. So is it that crazy?
Yeah, I think it's not that it just isn't believable. Like you can't just say something that's like not real and that be a conspiracy theory or whatever.
Right.
But I think
I think it's fair. All right. Well, Stevie Wonder's and Blind moves on.
Okay, next up we have lizard people, humanoid reptoids, versus immortal celebrities. Keanu Reeves, as we talked about.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves. There's also some pictures, some paintings actually from decade or centuries ago that look a lot like Keanu Reeves. This is what I was going to ask you a minute ago that I remembered. I've been thinking about this concept of strong genes and characteristics being what's the word, leading to some of these phenomenons. So I don't know if you've ever met a person or a family where it's like, wow, they all look like the same. Like you can tell these people are from this family, and there's just certain like characteristics that must just be really strong, that it's like every child this person has that characteristic.
Okay, sure.
So those being more like displayed genes and characteristics, like maybe Keanu Reeves has some of those strong genes, and that's why it's easy to find people that look like him specifically, because those genes are just being represented more throughout history. Does you get what I'm saying?
What about the opposite? What if he has such unique looking genes that like so far back you see one person that looks like him and you're like, that can only look like Keanu Reeves?
I think the point I'm making is that be more of a statistical anomaly of like, it's so unique that finding, because there probably is somebody that looks very similar to you out there in the world, finding them as this statistical out of the 8 billion people, that's the like holy
weird.
crap, you know. Obviously you can narrow it down to like certain areas or whatever. Mexico. He looked at me and I said Mexico. But yeah, what I'm saying is that I'm making a case for the statistical chance of finding someone that has these characteristics.
If you met like a German guy that looked just like you, would that be weird? Would that freak you out?
It wouldn't freak me out, but yes, it would be weird, right? Like we wouldn't expect it. It'd be a kind of
like if you saw some guy in Brownsville that kind of looked like you, you'd be like, okay, whatever.
A lot more.
You wouldn't care
probable.
as much. Yeah,
still kind of funny, but
if you saw a guy in like New Zealand, who,
yeah, imagine me, but I only speak German, and I'm wearing lederhosen. Anyway, so I was going to bring that up as far as Keanu Reeves and like Jay-Z, and then just
But this one is immortal celebrities. So
and so the conspiracy is that Keanu Reeves is in fact either like a vampire or some kind of immortal being, and that's why he's been around.
Versus lizard people.
Oh yeah, and lizard people is
So what's the idea behind this one?
That there's humanoid lizard people,
and they're faking being one of us.
and Justin Bieber is their leader.
Why?
So like Mark Zuckerberg gets
is
put
a lizard
into this
person.
one.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber. Again, this is just a certain gene that unfortunately gets expressed in like some of these people.
But like, what's the motive here? Like, why would lizard people?
Well, it's just like the conspiracy of there being some weird humanoid race and that they're secretly trying to take over the world.
I guess the secret part is why I'm like, why?
Why are they keeping this secret?
Yeah, why aren't you just a lizard person?
I think the conspiracy is that they're like smarter and more like deviant, like they have bad intentions.
So they want to take us over, but they think the best way to do it is by becoming some of us, pretending to be some of us.
I think they probably, they fear that we'd be against them. If
they're smarter than us.
Wait, say again?
Like if they're smarter than us and we're against them?
Well, what if their numbers are smaller, right? I think that's part of it too.
Oh, okay. There's only like 100 of them.
Well, how many people have you met in your life that look like a lizard?
So they still look like lizards. They're not doing
no,
a good
they totally
job.
look like lizards.
Got it.
Yeah. Have you seen Justin Bieber?
I've seen him. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
I never
Mark
thought.
Zuckerberg. Let me look up all the.
I guess.
Not all Canadians look like that.
Look like Bieber.
I just googled lizard people celebs. Let's look at the images. Oh, hold on. Nope, that's not right. Well, anyway, between these two, while I look this up, between these two,
I'm leaning immortal celebrities.
Immortal celebrities. Okay, people, that's cool. Oh, I could do that.
Next up, we have Simpsons Future telling writers.
Right.
Versus aliens built the pyramids.
While you talk about the aliens, I'm gonna Google best Simpson predictions.
While I talk about the aliens?
Yeah.
Sure. The pyramids are there. People don't really know how they're built, even though I'm pretty sure it was slaves. That's the only reason why I don't like this alien theory.
Yeah,
it feels like it takes away a lot of history,
a lot of the work. Yeah. No, I kind of feel that exactly. The nerve of some people.
Maybe what's that, Stonehenge?
Mm-hmm.
I could see that being like an alien thing.
Well, that's way more explainable how it was built, right?
More than the pyramids.
Yeah. How big is Stonehenge? Like the pyramids, there's like mathematical like anomalies to how did they do this, isn't there?
I don't know.
Well, I guess what you're saying is that maybe we just think we're smarter than we are, and like I should be able to figure this out, and we can't.
Wait, what do you mean?
The pyramids are huge.
Stonehenge the pyramids
is like
are huge.
It's like this big. It took Austin a second to process me holding my hand a foot above the floor and saying Stonehenge is like this big. I don't know
why that took me so long.
It's a knee high.
Stonehenge
is knee high on a grasshopper.
I was gonna agree with you. I was about to be like, but no, I get the scale is bigger. But it's just time, right? Like
no, I think there's definitely explanations. The other interesting things, aliens. Also, there's the aliens being in Roswell, New Mexico. This is kind of blanket,
and I think that's kind of true too. Like, I think it could have happened that aliens could have been there at some point.
Yeah. How do you feel about crop circles? Do you think there was ever alien crop circles? Obviously, a lot of them are man-made, but
yeah, it's tough because once something becomes like popular, like people do it like man-made, like something with like Bigfoot or something.
Yeah,
it's like maybe we might have seen one at one point, but now it's just like people trying to like pretend that they've seen one. You know what I mean?
No, I totally understand. I didn't put Bigfoot on any of these. Kind of a conspiracy in a way.
So crop circles, I'm kind of like, I don't really.
Okay, I think some are interesting because of how big they are. It just seems crazy that someone would be able to
pyramids.
Yeah,
I feel like
it's true.
Humans can do a lot of things.
That's very fair. That's very fair. Okay, this and and then
Simpsons. Go ahead.
This is one of the ones that I'm like,
Yeah, this one is, I think, might win.
This one is like they predict some stuff that's just so specific. Like I get there are certain predictabilities of certain things, but like some of them just seem like wow, they really got it.
Yeah, rattle them off.
Let me just rattle off a bunch. Correctly predicting Super Bowls. Predicted the Redskins and Cowboys, I guess. And then 49ers over the Chargers. This was Super Bowl 26 and also 19, and also I forgot what the other one was. I don't know. Disney buying 20th Century Fox. Underwater submersible emergency situation. I don't remember what that one is. Okay, smartwatches, autocorrect. Some of these I don't even know. I know they predicted Trump presidency. FIFA's corruption scandal and world. I guess that one's predictable, right? World Cup. The World Cup results though. Beatles sending belated fan mail. Siegfried and Roy tiger attack. Oh, that's maybe also kind of predictable, right? U.S. wins gold in curling in that. Average Joe goes into space. Lady Gaga Super Bowl performance, also kind of predictable. I don't know. Maybe this one's not as much. Do you have any specific ones off the top of your head that it's like
Off the top of my head, no.
Higgs boson particle? I mean, there's so many of them. Ebola outbreak. Three-eyed fish. What else? NSA spying scandal. Yeah, I don't know. There's just I feel like one of the big examples is Trump being president. Do you think you could have predicted that 20 years ago?
Yeah, maybe
Trump
as a
will be
joke.
president?
I think like,
But
if
you
I'm
really
a-
would have had to like it would have been like, oh, I nailed it.
like I think if I'm a joke writer, I think like I would maybe do him, or like
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. I would do him.
See, that's
or like now if if like a show did like The Rock as president,
yeah,
and then he became president, I feel like
that's
I would
true.
be like,
Do they just have so much content that their chance of predicting things becomes bigger? Like maybe
I think that's what it is.
they've gotten stuff wrong 80% of the time, but there's so much of it that we pay attention to the 15-20%.
Right, yeah.
I think that's fair, but I don't know. I'm a little more baffled by this one. I think it's great. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this one moves on.
It is, and next time it comes around, I'm gonna read some more stuff. But okay, so where are we then?
We're in the last match of the first round of George Bush planned 9/11,
right? Okay,
versus the moon landing.
This is one of my other. First of all, I don't. Of course, we don't want to speak about 9/11 like in a joking, light. But aside from it being like a horrible thing, there were a lot of, and honestly, there were a lot of real conspiracies and people that really buy into the fact that they think 9/11 was planned as an inside job.
Jet fuel can't melt still
beams. That's kind of what became the meme, right?
Yeah.
That the big thing was that someone came out with like, there's no way the plane crashing into this caused the damage it did, the destruction of the infrastructure of that building. And there was also some other weird stuff that like happened, and there's some videos that make it look like one building just implodes out of nowhere. There's a lot of that stuff that's been out there for decades. But yeah, the memified thing became jet fuel can't melt steel beams, right? That was the calling card for conspiracy theories. Which I always thought that for some reason that's just one of my favorite like lines. I think it's just such a good.
Yeah, and it did help George Bush get reelected, like that whole thing.
Oh, 9/11 just happening. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of. Give me a percentage. How much of politics do you think is like staged and conspiracy? Like, how much do you think actually is? Because I don't think 100% of politics is like, oh, this was.
Politics is very planned, and like we know what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
And like have you seen Succession, where it's like they're choosing the president? Like
I believe in that stuff,
like
especially when it comes to people with money pulling the strings. I believe that. I believe money does pull a lot of strings.
This specifically, like George Bush or like U.S.
And that's not the question I was asking.
No, for sure. But I'm just saying this specifically, I don't believe like
no,
at all.
of course not.
Yeah.
Which then is also crazy. I mean, just then it's like, okay, well, what is the reality? Oh, that like a terrorist organization. That's also something. When I say it out loud, I'm like, wow, that's reality, and that's
Yes.
actually kind of scary.
Yeah.
But no, that's legit.
But you can see where the conspiracy theory came from
Of
with
course.
politicians and
Yeah.
politics and being so, inside job or everything.
No, for sure. Yeah.
And that's going against the moon landing, which is another one that's very like, we don't believe it just because like y'all lie to us a lot. You know what I mean? So
yeah, the moon landing also has some people that really that really have a lot of ideas as to why. A big thing about the moon landing that makes it believable to me actually is that we did, like, obviously we got there, right? And obviously there's a lot of like just physical evidence, but one of the big motivations, because I guess that's what I always look for, is that the space race between us and the Russians, honestly, during the Cold War, America did a lot of propaganda-ish things, competing with Russia.
Yes.
And to like, it's not a stretch to be like, oh, well, let's do this because we want to say we beat them.
I've talked about it before on Tournament Style, but I think it's so funny that we lost every step of the space race, except the moon landing. And we're like, this is it. This was the finish line. We won.
Bro, guys,
like,
we did it.
Yeah, we beat you.
Look at that flag in the wind on the moon.
Right.
Yeah, but
like, oh, they were the first man in space, first animal, first whatever. I was like, no, we did it.
No, I definitely, and that's part of the reason I like this one too, even though I really didn't. I've never gotten super into any of these, honestly. But
my biggest thing is that, and this is with a lot of things, is that I think somebody would have told something would have gotten out. Like, there's too many people involved.
Yeah.
Like, isn't the conspiracy, or part of it is that like Spielberg filmed it?
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Is
probably.
That like, okay, it would have gotten out if any sort of anyone involved with anything of that. Like, there's too many people that can't not tell secrets.
I think about that with a lot of like government conspiracies and cover-ups, but then it's also like, wait, it is out there. We're just calling it a conspiracy theory. Like, it's the thing people like, you know, in the year 2023, if something is a conspiracy theory, give it 6 months. You know?
Yeah, but nobody's been like, oh, I was there when we filmed it. Like,
I bet we could Google it, and there probably is someone that says that, and we're just, oh, it's a crazy person.
I don't think so. Not the moon. I don't know.
I mean, we could
like
just leave it,
like
but
proof or like with some
what's
some
sort
of substantial
need, you know?
like
what's the proof you would need is my thing.
I don't know, proof that he worked like at that high level of like a thing.
Like there was literally alien hearings at the highest levels of like government. Like, you know,
which
like,
fine, I can believe that.
Yeah. I'm just saying that in my mind, my answer to what you're saying is that people are out there being like, oh, I have proof, and we're like, no, you don't. That's what I'm saying.
Because the proof that they give is usually like very like eye roller stuff. That's what I'm saying.
But I think perception has a piece to play in that.
I don't know.
If I somehow climb to the top of the government shit, given all the secret documents, I bet I could just spill it all and no one would believe me. You know, not because I'm me, but just because I already know that people have a certain idea about this, that it's too far-fetched to be real.
If Donald Trump came out and was like, here are all the secrets to like the blah blankety blank blank, would that fall under crazy people and only the people that love Donald Trump would believe it? Or would that fall under like, okay, this is kind of believable since he was the president?
I think only the crazy people would believe it.
Interesting.
I think that's what would happen.
Okay, what about Biden? What about Obama?
That's what I'm
Obama
saying.
Came out and was like,
either way, you're going to have a large sect of the population that thinks they're crazy. That's going to be the other side.
Yeah, that's fine with a lot of people thinking that, or some people, the same way that some people think.
I don't think there's a such thing as irrefutable evidence.
No. I'm not talking about irrefutable evidence. Like, I'm talking about, okay, you weren't there for the moon landing.
Maybe
people think people think it's not real. You believe it,
right?
Is that true?
Oh no, I'm not saying I believe the moon landing. Yeah, yes. I do believe it. Yeah,
right. Mm-hmm. But there's a large amount of people that don't.
Right.
I think that like if if something comes out, like let's say Obama came out with like something, I think there would be a lot of people that don't believe it or that believe something else.
Yeah.
But I do think like if it was like enough stuff, I think people would believe it.
I would hope that, because that would be the logical thing. Do I think the mass would react that way? I do not. I think you can hand someone a cat and won't believe it's a cat if they don't want to. Like seriously, I think that's how the human psychology just is now.
I understand. I'm not saying that there won't be people that don't believe it. I'm saying that it will be obviously a cat that I think like people will know what
Like,
is
it doesn't
real
matter
and
what
what
people
is a
think.
crazy person.
Yeah.
I think it is kind of easy to tell like what.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying I know everything and some conspiracy theories aren't true or whatever.
I get
but
what you're saying. I think for us, the line where that is different.
yeah,
I don't have as
maybe.
much faith in or what's the word? Yeah, I don't know what I would need to be told or shown to be like, oh, this is definitely fake.
Okay.
Like, I don't know where that line is for some of these. For some of these, I do, obviously, but as someone like, if Biden showed up at our door and was like, dude, here's an alien, I'd be like, give me a second.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I would be like, that's crazy that you're here and this is real.
Yeah. Based on it, right, being here and being
yeah,
Biden?
I mean, in that scenario, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems pretty crazy. I feel like
I don't know.
Like if Biden went on TV, well, see that's
yeah, dude. There's so many nuances.
Well, Biden went on TV, I'd be like, okay, go to bed, crazy, crazy old man, or whatever.
Yeah.
But like I think
that's the whole deal with all of these conspiracy.
I think it is easy to be like, oh, don't believe them. Like the lines are blurred. Like they're just telling you these people are crazy because they have some real stuff. Like that kind of seems more on the stuff where it's like, I don't know what you're saying right now. Like,
I think for me, the spectrum is so messy and blurred.
Yeah.
I do. And so for me, being safe is always being skeptical.
Right.
Or skeptical? Skeptical.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's a fun discussion. I think that's why conspiracies can be interesting, is because I think there's people that you'll never convince. And I think those people are interesting and funny and fun.
Yeah. And there will be things that you'll never know are 100% true or not, because there's always that skepticism. And
no, for sure. How perception is reality, right? I mean, obviously there's a real reality, but all we have is what we know and perceive, and that makes your world. And you can never get 100%. You can get very close, I think, but
yeah, I think we're seeing a lot of that in like news and fake news and stuff.
Oh, we're gonna see that's gonna blow up in the next decades. It's going to be a lot of just the way the internet is so connected. There's a huge risk of
I mean, it is just so obvious that a lot of news that like people get are tailored to those people that want to hear certain things of something. You know what I mean? So
for sure.
Like, that's it makes everything hard to believe. And
yeah, for sure. And AI is getting better at optimizing how to make things believable, whether it's videos, whether it's information. It's learning how to make sure it fools us, and that's the scary part about AI. I think
we were doing well on this one, but let's vote. The George Bush Plan 9/11 theory versus moon landing conspiracy.
Yeah, we can do moon landing.
Moon landing, yeah, I agree. Cool. So then we can just go through these. Stevie Wonder Isn't Blind versus Immortal Celebrities.
I'll give you Stevie Wonder.
Okay, thank you. And then we have Simpsons writers telling the future versus the moon landing.
Both good ones. We talked so much about the moon landing that I think I want to go for that one.
I think I lean that one too. And then we have Stevie Wonder Isn't Blind versus the moon landing. And for craziest conspiracy, I think it's fair that the moon landing wins.
Okay.
This one.
Yeah. I think it's pretty crazy. Oh, real quick, honorable mentions. We didn't talk about flat earth theory.
That's right. We didn't. Here's the honorable mention.
Shout out to Bigfoot, and also shout out to other government conspiracies like Project MK Ultra, which was a real thing. The conspiracies are how far reaching that operation went. This is where they did experiments on people with LSD. Trying to expand their capacity to do psychological.
See, that's something I would
chemical warfare. Oh, I think that one's pretty close.
Yeah.
MK Ultra was a real thing,
right?
The the motivations of the government is what people kind of like talk about. And then Operation Mockingbird was also a real project, and again, it's just how deep you want to believe they actually went. That was a surveillance operation, like a civilian surveillance operation.
Yeah.
Also, birds not being real.
I like that one. I like birds not being
real. That's a good one too. I'm sad. Oh, I actually have honorable. Hold on. Earth is flat. Subliminal advertising. Chemtrails. Birds aren't real. COVID and the 5G microchips. Those are all the honorable mentions I had for this one.
I like to think that I feel like I'm smart enough and connected enough to, after some research, I can tell which ones are like fake from crazy people, to which ones are like more believable.
And that's, you know what I mean? That's all we can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Moon landing being fake is your craziest conspiracy theory. Get more plugs, shout outs for this episode.
First of all, thank you to you. 3 great episodes in one day. So we're going strong. Shout out or plugging at the Great Gia, Guille. That's my Instagram and Twitter. Follow us on TikTok, Tournament Style Pod.
You can find more from me at Austin A. Garza on Twitter and Instagram. Shout out to Thai Kitchen.
Yeah. Here, that's one of my favorite places here in Austin.
Yeah, great. We're about to eat some of that. And stay tuned for the next episode of The Retreat, the final Conspiracy Corner episode of October. We'll be back next week. Bye.